Hi, I'm Dave Stech, and I want to welcome you, along with my friend and attorney, Jeff Watson. Jeff and I partnered in the creation of the only mastermind dedicated to self-directed IRA investors, the SDIRA Mastermind.
Dave, someone may say, so why should they care? Well, it's simple. We're going to help you add a zero to your income and to your retirement account balance. Now, I know that's a bold statement, but Dave and I are willing to put our money behind our mouths. But I'm actually getting ahead of myself. Let's back up a little bit, and we're going to tell you who we are.
Great, Jeff. Thanks. For those that don't know me, I'm Dave Stech, and I really do three things every day. Number one, I educate. I recently spoke over 2 days at Harvard Business School. Number two, I invest, almost exclusively real estate. And number three, I do a lot of private lending, primarily to successful real estate investors. Jeff?
Well, as you may know, I'm Jeff Watson, and I'm a recovering attorney. Seriously, though, I have a law practice that focuses in primarily on real estate, and I've had the opportunity to educate thousands of people per year on asset protection, deal structuring, and the use of their self-directed IRAs. Dave and I both invest a lot, but we are not financial advisors. We are investors just like you, but with one difference. We know the real rock stars in the self-directed IRA world, and we want to work with people like you to do fewer, better, bigger deals with deeper relationships.
So why should we care? Pretty simple. Jeff mentioned fewer, bigger deals with fewer, better people through fewer, deeper relationships. And what we're doing with the SDIRA Mastermind is bringing together you, the fewer, better people, and the 3 R's to add a zero to our retirement accounts, and those of you, the members. So what are the 3 R's? Number 1, resources. Number 2, relationships. And number 3, your retirement account. You see, these 3 R's are the competitive combination if you want financial freedom, and it's called the SDIRA Mastermind.
This group is exclusive. It's by invitation only. Everyone will complete an application so that Dave and I can complete what we call the mother of all masterminds, the only one in the self-directed IRA space. Just a dozen or so members will be handpicked and join Dave and I and a couple of the secret rock stars in the self-directed IRA space.
Jeff and I are also soon to be disclosing some founders who have substantial experience with self-directed IRA investing. In fact, all of us have done deals personally in our SDIRA, and the deals that we've either done or have been supervised by us total over 10,000 transactions, and it gets better. You've got access to our Rolodexes. Yes, these are our relationships, and those are priceless. So just think of the community you'll be a part of. You're hungry, you're like-minded, you're self-directed IRA investors, you're with experienced leaders like us. We're all sharing best practices, and that shared knowledge is priceless. One idea alone or one person can make you 6 or 7 figures.
So if you join the club, you'll attend 3 meetings per year, each one 2 to 3 days long. We'll meet lunch once every 4 months. And when appropriate, we'll have power of 6 capital and deal calls. And yes, you can bring a spouse or leave him or her at home. And what if this was all done for you? Well, I don't have the time, but let me explain. We're not advisors, but we have access to experienced investors with both capital and deal flow and a sophisticated due diligence process to evaluate these deals. These kind of opportunities will be shared exclusively with our members. And there's one last thing you need to know. Dave and I are offering a money-back guarantee. If you don't make or save the amount you invest in the mastermind, we will refund that difference. Think about it. If we can add a zero to your $100,000 IRA, what's that worth to you?
I think about $900,000 if I did my math right.
I agree.
And here's the bottom line. Jeff and I are doing the SDIRA Mastermind with or without you. We are committed. And I always believe that commitment is the promise that the conscious mind makes to the soul. Jeff agrees, and we're all in on this. So if I were you, I'd be in too. Here's what you need to do next. Read the information below, right below here. When you get to the bottom of the page, complete the application, and I need to start by warning you, it's going to cost you a whopping $97. Now, if that's an obstacle for you, this would be a great time to stop listening. You know, the truth is, Jeff and I don't need your $97. In fact, all the money that we receive is going to be donated to Homes That Change Lives. So why do we even charge it? Simple. We want serious, not curious people to apply. We don't want tire kickers. We don't want skull suckers. Basically, we want the masses of asses to stay away so the rest of us, like you, can be perfect, can be perfectly aligned. So at the end of the day, I need you to tell me three things. First, you're motivated. If after watching this and reading below you're not motivated, this isn't for you.
That's right.
You see, you wouldn't be doing anything for the group if you weren't motivated, and this mastermind is a group of doers on steroids. Number two, you got to be qualified. Yes, we'd prefer those that already have 6- or 7-figure IRAs like we do. And I think that there's some opportunities for people who don't, but bring something significant. And third, you have to be committed to adding a zero to your income, your net worth, and your life. Or as Jeff and I always say, we want members that want to make 3 types of money: obscene, outrageous, and embarrassing. Now, if one of those is good for you, great. But we're focused on all 3, because if we can take all of those and combine them with the tax-free self-directed IRA, it's like cheating. So if you meet any of these 3 requirements, that is, you're motivated, you've got money, and you're committed to adding a zero to what you have, go to the bottom of the page, complete this no obligation application, and just keep in mind one thing. These are all time-stamped. Jeff and I are going to review them in the order in which we receive them, so the sooner you get it in, the better. Do it now, and we'll see you on the other side.